Hi, it's Rafi from My Goals again. Welcome to our seventh video. In this video, we're going to talk about spousal income splitting, and we're gonna do a few things differently than we've done in the videos until now. Spousal income splitting in Canada is extremely complex, and before you become a true power user, we want to make this video just a bit easier. So what we're going to do, we're going to keep our persona, our clients, the same. So you've seen this, male, female, their ages, their incomes. We're keeping all of this constant all throughout these videos for now. But what we're doing is we're only focusing on retirement at 100%. And the reason is because in a spousal income splitting, and we're starting at pre-retirement, the sharing and the funding of the other goals can get very messy. So I want to do this video just as a simple example of spousal income splitting. And we'll explain spousal income splitting fundamentally in two ways. Pre-retirement, we're allowing the higher earning spouse to transfer as much as the after-tax income of the lower earning spouse, and then letting the lower earning spouse invest their actual income and save this money. And then post-retirement, we're allowing a pre-income spousal income split traditionally. We find this is a little more efficient than making a more conventional spousal, let's say RRSP contribution, gives more flexibility for non-registered and TFSA. So with that in mind, we've got our persona defined. Just a quick review. We've got our assumptions assigned. Again, 65 and 92. Our income, we're going to joint income split from this menu. And we're going to maximize after-tax retirement income. Again, leaving the same $500,000 legacy. We haven't changed any rates or any returns, the same ones we've used throughout. And again, the only difference is we're going to do 100% towards retirement. And you saw education and mortgage were grayed out. And here you're seeing everything flowing into retirement. So let's show first the single scenario analysis. This will be at the top of the house. Oh, one sec. We optimize for an income of $368,000 jointly. These are the joint contributions, and we'll show a little bit more about the calls to action after. These are joint net husband and wife year over year. And these are the withdrawals. And remember, this is the $500,000 legacy that's being funded by TFSA. Looks as a similar pattern as before, but this represents the aggregate of both spouses. If you go down to individual graphs, it can look a little more complex, and do so when you're more comfortable with the app. Okay, this is partner one, and we can show partner two as well. But I want to show more the calls to action in friendlier ways. I want to spend a little bit of time on the multi-goal analysis, and then we're going to show the value of optimization. Again, in this case, I've selected the year 2030. It doesn't matter. And you're going to see, again, retirement is the only goal. So normally this graph might be a little busier with optimal mortgage behavior and optimal education RRSP contributions. But for the time being, we can drill in on partner one. And in 2030, the plan would be to make and again, in today's dollars, making the RRSP contribution of just over 27,000, a TFSA contribution, non-registered contribution. This is the post-tax transfer to, in this case, his wife, and no pre-tax transfer because they're not retired. And you can do this for any year. And you can see also from, in this case, the spouse's retirement two, you can see she's making a non-registered contribution of 23,000, the TFSA contribution of 6, no RRSP is her optimal. So these again are the calls to action over time. Looking at income and expenses, again, sources and uses. For 2030, we would see for partner one, there's the post-tax split income to his wife. There's his RRSP refund. Here's his income. Spouse two, also taxes, et cetera, et cetera. So kind of a very nice interactive graphical way of looking at year by year income and expenses and year by year account level actions by goal. And in this case, the only goal is retirement. let's look a little bit at the value of optimization, which I've pre-run here. Again, our red line is the mean of all of these joint spousal contribution withdrawal strategies. So we solve for an after-tax average non-optimal of just over 335,000. Our optimal is just over 368,000. And the case that I'm analyzing below is a very traditional RRSP TFSA non-registered. On the left, we solve, again, there's our optimal income. You can download all of this to CSV. On the right, really a rule of thumb, and that's almost bang on $40,000 a year just for prioritizing in the optimal way versus the naive RRSP TFSA non-registered way for both contributions and withdrawals. So again, the rule of thumb is significantly inferior, and the value of that would be $40,000 times the duration of the combined retirements. Looking at the withdrawals and the non-optimal on the right, we're forcing through, again, our income of 368, and we run out of money well in advance of retirement. We do not achieve our goal of legacy. And then the 328 would be the income that smooths this out. Again, on the left, we're saving most efficiently and optimally from a tax perspective towards the objective of a $500,000 legacy. And in terms of CPP OAS, because they're both living long, the optimal income comes in for both a CPP OAS age of 70 and 70. So this is our spousal income splitting. Any questions, you can go to the website and get in touch with us. We hope this has been helpful. Thanks for joining, and we'll talk to you again soon.